Hello again, everyone. In this stock analysis video, we're going to do a review of JD.com. I last talked about JD.com 9 months ago and have a video posted here on the YouTube channel. But we're going to do an update. And when I last did that, it was back over here. I think this was the last weekly bar that was on the chart at the time. And I felt like we were in correction. I think the whole theme of the video was that JD.com is not done correcting yet, and it wasn't. But I actually thought it was going to go deeper. I thought it was going to go down here to 50 to 61.8%, which would be typical of a wave 2 type correction. Well, it only went 38.2%, or let's just say 38%. Okay, that first threshold. So that's fine. This is the wave count I've migrated. In the old video, I had this as primary wave 1 up here. That's now my alternate count, and it really doesn't matter because I've got in either the alternate or my primary, I've got wave 2 ending right here, okay, with the week of May 27th of this year. So what I'm trying to point out is just where we're at in the whole cycle. We had an impulse wave to the upside. Primary wave 1 was completed in January. Now we're correcting. I think there's a high probability, a good chance that that corrective activity ended here in May with a wave 2 low, and that we've launched off into a new wave 3, as you can see the direction here, with intermediate wave 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the upside. Now, why am I thinking that? When I look at let's go to the daily scenario for this, for the orange. Now I've got orange written up here. I have scenarios orange and blue. Orange is my preferred count, blue is my alternate count. Okay, so you're not too confused. And this is the daily chart. So here's that high in January, and here we're coming down, and here's the low. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that so it's not confusing. Here's the low right now. So here's the ABC move to the downside. The possibility, the other thing that could be going on is that we're not done with a correction, okay? That we are, that this is an ABC and that this is an X wave and that we're doing some other kind of, sideways triangle or something else. And that's always possible. But right now I'm counting this as 5 waves up. It was nice, strong, vertical price action here for a launch of wave 1. Now we got this zigzag wave 2 back, and I think there's a decent chance that that's the case, that we're taking off here now in wave 3, and that would mean we're launching off up to above the high of wave 1. And what was the high of wave 1? 45.23. So so what's the risk in here? The risk is this scenario is wrong if wave 2, if this low is taken out. Actually, it's the intermediate wave 1 low, okay? If this low is broken, and say this stalls out and it comes back down, this low is taken out, well, then this can't be an impulsive move to the upside. It's doing something else. That's why I like it. I feel like there's high return, low risk in here right now in terms of where we're at in the stage. And so that's why I thought it was kind of interesting. Let's take a look at the, I call it the hourly chart, but I'm actually doing 65-minute bars because that divides the day into 6 even bars. Here's the move down to that, to the intermediate wave 2 low. It looks like a nice zigzag, 5 waves, 3 waves, 5 waves down. And now we're launching, and we are in the middle of the day here. The trading is still live right now. These aren't finished days or hours. It is right now it's 1:37 p.m. Central Time, and it is July 26th. Okay, so let me go back to the daily chart. Again, this day is not finished yet. We still got about an hour and 20 minutes of trading left. So that's the picture. I think there's a decent chance we're going to push higher, but we need to see some upward threshold. I'd like to see it get above this wave B high. And then watch to see how the wave count's unfolding. Let me go back to the weekly. The other scenario, if we go to the alternate count, this is back to the way I had it counted in the video 9 months ago. I had primary wave 1 up here as complete right here. Well, if I have that case, I think what could be is that we got a flat developed in here, an ABC Elliott wave flat. And if that's the case, you're still ending right here. You still have a low at this point here in June, and I think there's a decent chance that we're taking off, and it's the same kind of scenario. Okay, so that's why whether we call this alternate, use the alternate, or whether we're using the preferred, I'm going with this right now, and then we'll just we'll see how this plays out. So could be kind of interesting. Not sure why, what would be driving this. I think they have earnings coming out on August 14th. We'll see what happens. All right, if you felt like the video was helpful, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And if you'd like to get more of this information, this kind of info on a regular basis, check out the membership over here at joehenches.net. All right, everyone, have a great rest of the day, and we'll talk to you on the next video.